Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to 9 Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. In Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents, psychologist Lindsay Gibson unveils the effects of being raised by emotionally immature parents and presents a powerful path forward for healing. Through clear, insightful explanations and real-world examples, Gibson explores how emotional immaturity affects children, leaving scars well into adulthood. More than just a recounting of the challenges, this book is a beacon of hope, offering strategies for readers to understand and overcome the legacy of their parents' emotional limitations. Whether struggling with feelings of emptiness, complexity in relationships, or a pervasive sense of personal inadequacy, Gibson's work offers a compassionate guide to recovery and personal growth. This compelling work is designed for anyone who feels they have missed out on the emotional connection in their parental relationships and are seeking ways to move beyond past hurts. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, understanding emotional immaturity in parents. Emotional immaturity can be difficult to define, but in essence, it encapsulates parents who fail to respond to their children's emotional needs in a sensitive, consistent, and nurturing manner. Gibson elucidates the characteristics of emotionally immature parents, including their tendency to prioritize their own feelings and needs, their difficulty in empathizing with others, and their inclination towards denial and avoidance of difficult emotions. Such parents often exhibit a limited ability to engage in truly reciprocal relationships, leading to a disconnect between them and their children. Understanding the facets of emotional immaturity helps adults recognize patterns in their relationships with their parents, thereby starting the journey towards healing. Secondly, the impact on children. Growing up with emotionally immature parents can profoundly impact the psychological development of children. Gibson delves into the various effects, including difficulties in developing a secure sense of self, struggles with trust and intimacy in relationships, and an enduring internal loneliness. Children of such parents often become parentified, taking on responsibilities and the emotional caretaking of their parents at a young age. This reversal of roles can lead to the premature development of self-reliance and a deep-seated belief that one's own needs are secondary or even unimportant. This section illuminates the far-reaching consequences of emotional neglect and mismatches in emotional attunement on children's well-being. Thirdly, healing and building emotional maturity. Healing from the wounds inflicted by emotionally immature parents is at the heart of Gibson's message. This process involves recognizing and mourning the losses one has suffered, learning to reconnect with one's own emotions, and building emotional maturity. Gibson emphasizes the importance of developing empathy, both for oneself and others, the practice of setting healthy boundaries, and the cultivation of authentic connections with people who can reciprocate emotional maturity. Through a shift in perspective and behavior, individuals can foster a sense of inner security and emotional richness that was previously stunted. Fourthly, strategies for dealing with emotionally immature parents. Gibson provides practical strategies for managing relationships with emotionally immature parents without sacrificing one's emotional well-being. This includes recognizing and accepting parents for who they are, setting realistic expectations, and minimizing emotional entanglement. Techniques such as gray rocking, remaining emotionally unresponsive to provocations, and setting firm boundaries are discussed as methods to protect oneself from the emotional turbulence often caused by these relationships. Ultimately, Gibson advocates for a compassionate detachment, fostering peace and maintaining one's emotional health. Lastly, developing a sense of self. Beyond parental influence, a crucial aspect of healing is the development of a robust sense of self that is distinct and separate from one's parents. This involves exploring personal interests, values, and emotional needs without the shadow of parental expectations and criticisms. Gibson encourages readers to engage in self-reflection and pursue activities that foster personal growth and emotional fulfillment. Cultivating a strong inner voice and learning to trust one's judgment are emphasized as key steps in establishing independence and building a life that reflects one's true self, rather than a reaction to parental deficiencies. In conclusion, Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents by Lindsay Gibson is a must-read for anyone who has grown up under the shadow of emotionally immature parents. This book does not just identify problems, but offers a path towards understanding, healing, and personal growth. Whether you're currently struggling with these relationships or looking to heal past hurts, Gibson's work provides valuable insights and actionable strategies for moving forward. Its profound understanding of emotional development, combined with compassionate guidance, makes it an invaluable resource not only for adult children, but also for therapists and counselors dealing with similar issues. This book promises a journey towards emotional maturity, healthier relationships, and a deeper understanding of oneself. It's a beacon for anyone yearning to break free from the cycle of emotional immaturity and forge a new path for themselves. If you would like to support Lindsay Gibson, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.